What makes a house a home? We asked the people of Scotland to enter their homes as contenders for Scotland's Home of the Year. Now, our judges are visiting the top 3 in each region, choosing just one to go through to our final. Scoring them on functionality, distinctiveness and clever design are architect and university teacher Michael Angus. He nurtured the next generation in design talent.
For me personally, as an architect, is to find a piece of architecture, something that might challenge perceptions of what a home could be.
Renowned Glasgow-based interior designer Anna Campbell-Jones. She's been helping people design their homes for nearly 30 years.
A definition of a good home is one that is absolutely right for the people that live there.
And globally recognised lifestyle blogger Kate Spears. She has over 1 million online followers.
I'm looking for a home that has character, that seems lived in and loved. I want to walk around this home and get a feel for who lives there.
In the end, only one house can be Scotland's Home of the Year. This time, our judges are visiting the shortlist from the east of Scotland. And they're starting with Williamstone Farmhouse on the outskirts of North Berwick. Over a 12-month period, Ryan and Stephanie completely renovated this Grade B listed farmhouse to make a stunning family home.
Steph and I and Lewis live in this home. We've been here since 2015, September time.
The space was so different, I suppose, to what it is now and what we see now. It was an awful lot darker. There was low ceilings. There just was hardly any light coming in, and we just felt that we needed to breathe new life into it.
We couldn't see the front garden hardly, and that was one of the big things when we took it over, because you had this beautiful front garden, but actually there was 4 small windows that looked onto it. We wanted to actually see the garden and make it part of the house, and to try and make sure that, as well, with it being a B-listed building, that it didn't detract from the building itself, because it is quite an iconic building. It's been here since 1780 odd. It was important to do what we wanted to do inside, but still maintain that outlook for the building.
We didn't want a traditional farmhouse. We wanted it to be almost a bit of a surprise when you come in. So it looks very traditional on the outside, but we wanted it to be modern in the inside. We love these kind of colours, and for it to be a bit more understated. Yeah.
But practical as well, so you have underfloor heating, you have triple glazing, you have all the little mod cons that you want in a nice new house, but it's still with that traditional feel to it.
The best thing about living here is just the light. It doesn't matter what the weather's like outside, there's always this fabulous light.
And the feeling of space, I think, compared to how the house was, we have this beautiful open plan living space now, which makes it really nice for all 3 of us.
What was once a modest farmhouse is now a 4-bed, 3-bathroom home, complete with cinema room and contemporary fixtures and fittings throughout.
This is the favourite place in my home because I've always wanted a chair like this. And from this chair, I get to see out into the garden, I get to see the kitchen, through into the dining room and also down into the living room.
The judges must now assess the home armed with only the basic facts about the property and its owners.
Look, we have a farmhouse.
Which has had a little bit of something added to it.
Yeah, that's new.
Yeah, the kitchen looks very modern.
Yeah, whereas this is still very, very old. Traditional windows.
Looks like they value their time outdoors as well. I love the outdoor table there.
Yeah. Oh, cosy.
It's nice.
Oh, this is so not what I was expecting. It's still a cosy little room, but I was just picturing dark. Do you know what I mean?
Like a panelled hallway with old portraits on the walls or something.
Yeah, you know, a farmhouse, you know. This is anything but a farmhouse, but it's still got a slight feel about it.
I think the fire and the lower ceilings just pull it all in. It's so cosy in here.
Well, you could spend a lot of time in this room, couldn't you? Lovely soft velvet armchairs and then a view out to the back as well.
Yeah, the way they mix the materials as well makes it feel so romantic in here. I can imagine what it looks like when the wood fire is going.
Yeah, I mean, the fireplace is really cool, isn't it? With the corten steel around it and the poured concrete hearth. I mean,
it feels a bit more modern, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's a wee bit strange, though, like the big TV in there. I mean, if this wants to be a conversation room, it's a bit odd. They've kind of got this big, flashy telly.
It is quite a big telly, but it's a very elegant one.
I think, as well, you could ignore it as well.
Oh, I'd sit and watch it all day long. We'd never talk. Well, the old and the new is interesting, because although I came in, I thought this is really fresh, I'm still a little bit sort of, you know what I mean?
Are you a bit discombobulated by the fact there's nothing left of the interior?
There's nothing left.
Yeah.
There's nothing left as far as I can see. I am slightly like, well, what did they do with all the guts? Oh, look what I found.
Wow.
Oh, I love these. I've never been in one. Could you hold my heart for me?
Suits you.
It's interesting, this is the favourite spot. It's kind of in a slightly odd place, but I can see everything in the room. You know, I can see the stairs, and I can see the big clock letting me know that my life is ticking away slowly. And then, of course, I could probably just spin quite happily round and talk to anyone in the kitchen. This is clearly the place of authority. It's the control point.
I was really, really surprised coming in here how far back this way it goes, because when you look at it from the outside, you kind of imagine this extension is really just this bit where the kitchen is. And also wasn't expecting to see such a big area of glass on the end elevation. I actually love the way these spaces connect.
Yeah, it's a lot more modern than I thought, and a lot more white. I thought it'd be a bit more traditional, but no, I really appreciate all the light here. I love these lights over here. I think they really suit that dining table,
They're
but
beautiful.
I'm not sure about these ones. I think they should have been maybe bigger or closer together, perhaps.
2 is a very difficult number for pendant lights. Maybe it should have been a completely different style of fitting, like something long.
Yeah, one long one.
We can imagine when this is opened up on a day like this, actually, with friends around and barbecue and kids playing on the grass. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, it's just kind of from here looking up at the roof. You know, I was kind of a bit concerned that they'd lost all this feeling of the kind of the cottage and the old thing, but you've got this kind of exposed structure, sort of definitely mimicking old barn houses and things, isn't it?
Right, so we're in the master suite here. Dressing area.
This is different. You've made such great use of space in this house.
By not taking the walls all the way up, we get the sense of actually being in the attic of this original building.
And I'm drawn to this light again. They've really got some amazing lights in this home, haven't they?
It'd be great when they get the shades on them.
You see them everywhere now,
Yeah.
but it does look really effective in this space. There's another lighting feature that is less obvious, which I noticed actually in the kitchen, which is these little uplighters on top of some of the beams, just washing a little bit of light up. Mm. It's very, very subtle, but it's a good way of drawing attention up to the volume of the space.
There's a lot of different textures in here, isn't there? There's the carpet, which feels quite hard almost, but then there's the wool on the bed. I think the white and the navy really, really speaks to me.
Do you think, though, if you had it, would you be tempted to, like, get a bright red wall or something?
No, I love the muted colours.
You like the muted?
Yeah, I think they've really done it nicely.
I've got a horrible feeling I'd feel
What,
the
just
urge to...
inject
Yeah,
some
yeah,
colour?
I do.
Yeah. I think they've done that more with the textures. I'm seeing a lot of textures in here. They've really kitted the place out.
I don't think you just get overdone with cam in this house, no?
You want a bit more rock and roll, do you?
I'm tempted.
The home will now be marked out of 10 with functionality, distinctiveness and clever design in mind. 1 score will be held back until the judges have seen all 3 homes when their combined scores will be revealed.
Clearly, someone has chosen to retain this building. They could have demolished the whole thing. There might be, as I say, a concern that the interior of the building might now feel as if it's wearing a cloak that doesn't belong to it. But maybe the cloak just has to get used to the new body inside it. I'm going to give this home a 9.
It had personality, it was bright, it was light. I think the home flowed really nicely as well. Even though it was so large, it managed to get this homely vibe to it. I could tell it was a nice family home. I'm going to give this home a 10.
You come in through the front door and you're in completely not the kind of space you would expect to be in. You expect to be in a hallway, you expect flagstone floor. It's like a kind of warren. It sort of opens up as you move through it, which I don't think you could have remotely predicted from the outside.
The next house to face the judges is the Ramp House in Edinburgh. This home was designed and built by Thea and Ian to allow their daughter Greta to move around their home barrier-free.
It's our family home in Portobello, at the seaside edge of Edinburgh. And Ian and I live here with our daughters Greta and Beatrice.
And 2 cats.
Greta, our daughter, is a wheelchair user. She's 14 now, and we'd realised that actually the more inclusive your environment, the better it is for everyone. And so we really wanted to design a family home that worked really well for all of us.
When we first found the site, it was just a wee bit too wee to fit a wheelchair accessible house on one level. So we had to work out how do we get it on 2 levels. We didn't like the inequality of stairs or a lift for Greta. So then we decided to try and fit a ramp on the site.
And then once we'd designed the ramp and got that to fit on the site, we thought about what things do we want to do in the house as a family and separately, and what activities. And we kind of designed spaces off the ramp to do those in. So rather than having traditional kind of rooms that we started with, it was the spaces. Because the ramp's so long, it only works if you have things happening all the way along it, really.
It had to be open plan the spaces, because if Greta was having a seizure, we need to see it and hear it. So, but we didn't want a big open plan space, because then the kids like to do things on their own. They really want to be in rooms away. So we tried to create these wee spaces in a big space and kind of break up the open plan a lot. People's preconception of what's a wheelchair accessible house like, we wanted to really challenge that for ourselves as well, and make it contemporary and stylish, and not about big clunky handrails and things looking ugly, that type of thing. You know, it had to be, for us, something that works but looks really cool and normal, and just a normal house, really. That's what it is.
This home is set over 2 floors with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. The accessible layout continues into the garden.
This is my favourite place in my home, because I love sitting here and looking at the whole house and the way that things happen within it. You can see all the different spaces, you can see the ramp working through it, you can look at all the life that's within the home from this place.
So even though it looks quite simple, I'm seeing a lot of colour, especially inside.
Yeah, and around that big window.
Nice mix of materials for a little sort of mews cottage, isn't it?
Well, it's not little, really.
I think it's quite big.
Well, it seems to goes down there, I think.
Fair enough.
The cedar shingles are beautiful. It's really interesting the way they've weathered different colour on different sides of the building. Ooh, this looks fun.
Wow.
Oh, we come straight into the kitchen.
Oh, I'm loving this. Just come through the door and I'm loving it already.
Oh, it's a proper family kind of fun home, isn't it? Piano, and the piano's like down in a
It's on a ramp,
dip.
look. Do you know what's funny? Most houses, you think of traditional houses and you think of rooms, and we haven't seen a room yet.
It's like a succession of spaces.
Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it?
Lovely.
The home was designed with the homeowner's daughter in mind. She's a wheelchair user, and they took that into consideration, but made it so much more. I think it shows, especially as you stand here, the ramp and just a room that's so much happening.
And we're now in the bit that we were not really noticing so much from the outside, the sort of stealth part of the house, the pushed back black on the outside. And inside it's this brilliant white wedge-shaped space.
This feels like a great space for a living room as well. I'm like drawn everywhere. So much happening with all the books and the art. Gallery walls are one of my favourite things to see in a house. What is that?
There's a light.
Does it move?
That's quite frightening.
Oh, look.
Oh my God. Oh, that's brilliant. It's completely inclusive, isn't it? Everyone can use it.
I love all the open shelving as well. I really, really look for open shelving in a house.
We've got the record display there as well.
You can tell that music and books and things are learning and everything is encouraged.
See what we're doing right now? You can't do this in stairs.
It's true, we'll stop and have a chat.
You can't stop and have
That's
a chat in
true.
the staircase,
That's
can you?
true. So the means of getting from one floor to another actually is it's another room, it's another social space.
I mean, it's interesting you say social space, because often if you think about a ramp being incorporated into a building architecturally, it's usually a sort of perfunctory thing. You know, someone's less able, so we'll give them a ramp. Do you know what I mean? It's a necessary thing. It's not thought of as being, we're going to incorporate this and make this just part of the whole building, just make this for everybody. We can speak together, live together, comfortably. Lovely thing to do. beautiful seeing the view out to the garden as well.
Yeah, it's absolutely charming, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous?
Secret garden, isn't it?
Feels very Japanese water garden, doesn't it?
Isn't it?
You also get a real sense of the building plot, how it's sort of tucked in at the end of this lane,
and hidden
here
as well.
and you've got the old wall. They've just left that as it is, so you can see how the building has been set into this space.
This must be the homeowner's favourite spot. Feels like a nice little stoop down here.
Oh, I don't know if I can quite make it here.
Feels very tucked away here.
Oh.
Looking through here, there's colour, isn't there? And then there's the water, the wind and blowing as well. It's quite a busy house. It's colourful and it's got lots on display. And I think in there, you know, it's busy. But coming out here, it seems more of a tranquil space.
It's amazing how they've managed to cram in so much. I mean, there's a hydrotherapy pool in the space, which is really, really small, but they've managed to fit it in so tidily.
So from here, I mean, that's why the heart's here, maybe, you've got all these vistas through the house. It's like all the spaces in the house are connected to each other visually, which I think is really beautiful. What's quite interesting is that although there's one big window on the outside that allows you to see through, actually this house is quite private onto the street. And in here, into the courtyard garden, it opens up and you start to see how the spaces are interconnected. Oh.
Ooh.
It's quite different, isn't it?
Is that a bathroom or a bedroom?
They've like separated it, haven't they, with a dark wall.
You could stand you against that wall and
just disappear.
Just something a bit different. Whole house seems like something's a bit off about it in some ways, where it's just, as you move through the house, it just seems you never know what's coming next.
The thing that's really catching my eyes is Juliet balcony over here. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, that's just brilliant. It clearly seems to be the last point in the journey of the whole house, and you end up at this lovely moment, and you can see back down into the whole house. I mean, if this house is all about people needing to stay in contact with each other, that's just fantastic. And they can close it and, you know, just open up and serenade.
Serenade, or you could go over there and
I could be
and
Juliet.
be serenaded from below, yeah.
Would I be Juliet?
I think so.
Even from the outside, walking up, you could tell this wasn't going to be your average home. I love the way you could see pops of colour from outside, and it was kind of a hint of what was to come. I like the way you walked immediately into the kitchen. It seemed like a nice welcoming point, and the kitchen was just beautiful. I'm going to give this home an 8.
It's clearly quite a cramped site for a house like this with something so large that you're wanting to fit in. I mean, a ramp is a very, very space-hungry method of circulation through any building, and it's quite intricately planned, and where things overlap or are staggered, it kind of creates these little kind of corners. I mean, it's very clever. I'm going to give this home a 9.
Incredibly sophisticated little piece of planning going on here. A house that's had to accommodate quite a difficult architectural element, which is the ramp, in a very tight site, and has done it in a way where it actually is the heart of the house and doesn't feel in any way forced. It's actually exploiting the site rather than feeling as if it's an intrusion within it.
The final contender in the east is in Dalgety Bay, Fife. Rachel and Andy transformed this 70s bungalow into a bright, picturesque coastal-style cottage.
Myself, Andy, and our 3-year-old daughter all live here. The house used to belong to my grandma. It's got lots of happy memories in it as well, so that's how we love living here.
It was quite a bit different. Obviously inside it was sort of more styled towards an elderly person, and obviously now it's much more bright and vibrant. We've really transformed the property.
Yeah, we've transferred pretty much every room, haven't we? Injected lots of colour and our personality into the home, haven't we? I've transformed you, haven't I, into a colour lover.
Yeah, I absolutely love the colour, to be honest with you, and it makes a really kind of nice family, you know, colourful home for us. So there's actually quite a few things in the house which have been upcycled. The shelves in the kitchen came from offcuts from the worktop we installed. The dresser in the hallway has been upcycled, used chalk paint to paint that one.
Yes. There's quite a few things of my grandma's that we've upcycled, haven't we? So it's been quite nice to keep some of her original furniture, but just turn it into our own. We just love the fact that we've been able to take this house and turn it into our family home, and it's just so cosy and happy, and yeah, it just makes us happy, doesn't it, living here?
This 2-bed, 1-bathroom home was a labour of love for Rachel and Andy, taking a year and a half to complete.
So this is my most favourite spot in our home because it's the most individual and colourful space in our home. And also when my grandma stayed here, when I used to visit her, she'd always be in her kitchen having her little cup of tea and her ginger nut. So I've just got so many lovely memories of being in this space.
Oh my, look at that.
Oh, that's absolutely adorable.
Something out of my pastel dreams.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't expecting to see that in what appears to be a sort of 70s estate.
Oh, it's just so full of flowers and colour. And
Look at the little pink bike.
oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? It's just there for decoration, isn't it? Covered in flowers.
And the little bench.
It's like being by the seaside as well.
Oh, I love a perfect little entryway.
Oh, it's gorgeous. That pink door with the floor tiles, amazing.
Look at this gallery wall.
Wow.
This is beautiful. This is a treat for the eyes. So much to touch.
Do you think they've made some of these things?
Yeah, these look handmade, and these look handmade. This looks like your paints.
That's a kid's. Kids. Oh, that's so cute.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, look at these. Spot the fake one.
Oh,
Oh no, it's one of these real.
that's
Oh,
real.
it's real.
Yeah, I would go for the felt ones every time.
Yeah, because you can't kill them.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So much yellow.
Oh,
Oh, I love this colour. She makes all this stuff.
It does look, yeah, it looks
Yeah.
handmade, doesn't it?
God, there's so much to look at. I actually don't know where to start.
It feels like we're in a doll's house. Oh, look at this.
Aw.
I love all the animal themed everything. I love all the 70s vibes. This feels very 70s, doesn't the wallpaper?
Totally, yeah, absolutely. I'm right at home here.
And all the weavings. I'm drawn in every direction. There's just so much colour.
And it's really light now as well, isn't it? Because they've got the sort of pale wood floor and bright colours. You would normally associate perhaps a house like this with darker, like teak wood and brown swirly
they've
carpets
lightened it
and
up.
things.
Stuff that wouldn't make you smile.
Yeah. Or make you smile in the wrong kind of way.
Kind of gosh, well.
I feel like the homeowner and I must follow the same sort of accounts on social media. It's very my kind of vibe.
Really, do you think? Because it's really similar to the sort of thing you get
Yeah, like in
involved
my home, I've got a lot of prints and gallery walls and lots of colours. It feels very, very me.
Needs more black, I think.
You're providing all the black this room needs.
Plenty of black that this room needs. Okay. Do you know, I think this house might actually make me change my wardrobe.
Right, okay. I think we're going to work on this.
Yeah?
Come on then.
Is this a big change
Well,
for
we've
me?
got all these colours. We can try them out on you. What about pink?
Oh, pink. I could live with pink.
Yep, that's your colour, the
that it?
florals.
Is that it?
Definitely a bit of floral.
Oh, I'm a new man.
Yay. We achieved something today
Thank
anyway.
God for that.
Ooh, lots of colour in this kitchen.
Yes.
Look at this.
Oh, I've got a similar kind of colour of green in my kitchen.
It's a good colour for a kitchen. Makes me think of food.
It's making you
Avocados.
hungry. But it's clever. They've upcycled the existing cabinets by painting them and putting new handles on, which is really super clever.
I love that upcycling thing. I love that. I love that thing that you
Yeah.
say, this is not rubbish. You know, if I take this and I care for this and I give it a coat of paint and bring it back into sort of use again, I love that. I think that's a lovely
Yeah,
thing to do.
I absolutely agree.
So here's the heart. Favourite spot? Well, I hope it's not doing the washing up. It's the whole kitchen, isn't it? Because it's just like a real heart of the home, and it's all been upcycled, everything.
Yeah.
New worktops, beautiful, beautiful sink.
And the open shelving. I just love open shelving. I'm noticing so many vintage tins up there. Aren't they beautiful? They're great at like weaving everything through, aren't they? The 70s touches and bringing the wood up here.
Another thing I've noticed in a small house, it's the same in the living room, it's the same in the kitchen. You know, they've managed to just make it work in a small space. There's a lot in here. This is a really, really well laid out little kitchen. You know,
Totally
brilliant.
functional.
Yeah,
Yep.
The thing I've really enjoyed, I suppose, is that they've kept so many of the traditional features and they've really thrown nothing away. So I am right in my zone. If it had been me, I think I would have been tempted to move some walls. I am going to give this home a 9.
It's so charming and it's so fun, so creative and clever. It's just made me feel really happy being here, and it's obviously a really happy family home. I'm going to give this home a 10.
It worked because they kept in so many details that were passed down perhaps, and so many details that meant so much to them, and you could really tell as you walked around it wasn't just new all the way through. And I think that's the secret in homes like this. You have to weave that sort of homeliness through.
Now that the judges have visited all 3 homes, they can see how they measure up against each other. First, Kate is giving her score for Little Blair House in Dalgety Bay.
Yeah, really fun family home, wasn't it? A delight for the eyes. I give that one a 9.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
I gave it a 10.
Did you?
You gave it a 9, which gives Little Blair a 28.
Michael has still to reveal his score for the Ramp House in Edinburgh.
I mean, I could have been easily seduced by all the architectural references. They were really rocking my boat. I thought it was marvellous. I gave it a 10.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, full marks.
So with your 8, my 9, and your 10, that gives the Ramp House 27.
Close.
It's getting close.
That is close.
And finally, Anna is divulging her score for the Williamstone Farmhouse on the outskirts of North Berwick.
I think it's really, really strong house. I gave it a 9. So we have a 9, a 9, and a 10, which means that Williamstone is also 28.
We have a tie.
We have a tie.
Little Blair and Williamstone have tied on 28 points. The judges must now discuss the two and decide on a winner.
I loved Little Blair. I think it had such a nice family feel to it. That you could tell they'd taken this quite small home and made it their own. But I did think Williamstone was a bit more impressive.
Slightly more impressive.
Yeah, it just had something about it. It was grand.
I mean, it's very lush and it's really, really impressive, and it does feel like a home. Clearly, it's on an equal footing in terms of what scores we've given the 2 properties. I would say that what edges it for me is that Little Blair has got just that little bit more heart.
Yeah.
And if this competition is about home of the year,
Yeah,
it was like the epitome of home.
It was very cute.
Again, I think Williamstone Hall is a beautiful home, and it's clearly for the people that live there. I would slightly sway towards Little Blair, though, I must admit.
Yeah, I'd be happy to see Little Blair go through. I think it's a beautiful little place.
Are we agreed?
You've swayed me.
Oh, my instinct is
Little Blair
because of just the instant delight and joy of something, just doing something, to me, a little bit more magical in some ways.
Let's do it. Little Blair.
Little Blair.
It's through.
I think I'm a worthy finalist.
Little Blair House is our winner this time, but who will join them in the final and claim the title Scotland's Home of the Year?